Beneath the towers of Snake Mountain, under skies of poisoned gray, once I pondered, weak and weary, through forgotten tomes decay. Ancient scrolls of dark sorcery, relics lost from ages grim, secrets wrested from Grayskull's chambers, chants grown faint and visions dim. As I brooded, nearly dreaming over all I'd failed to claim, came a tapping, slow and hollow, through the corridors of flame. Softly first, like distant footfalls through Eternia's haunted night. Then it thundered through the fortress with unnatural, dreadful might. I arose with bitter laughter. Some intruder seeks an audience at my door, and nothing more. Yet my spirit felt a shiver, cold as winter's northern seas, for the halls of Snake Mountain whispered not with earthly breeze. Every torch along the stonework flickered green and bent with dread, as though ancient ghosts of Preternia steered uneasy from the dead. Then I opened wide the portal. Darkness, nothing more. And the silence there before me seemed alive and breathing still, like the void beneath Castle Grayskull waiting cold beyond all will. Long I stared into that blackness, half in terror, half in pride, till at last a shape emerged there from the shadows deep and wide. Not a demon, not a spectre, but a raven, vast and grim. Black as Horde Prime's iron banners, old as Eternia itself, with strange fire burning faintly in its eyes of ancient self. Without greeting, without trembling, through the chamber did it soar, perching high above my throne room on a cracked obsidian door. There it sat, severe, immortal, silent as forgotten war. Then I spoke in mocking grandeur. Tell me, creature forged in darkness, wandering from realms unknown, what dread title do they call thee in the wastes where shadows groan? Then the raven spoke one answer, Nevermore. And the word fell through the chamber like a blade of frozen night, not a cry of rage or madness, but a sentence carved in spite. Though no living thing could utter with such calm that single word, still I felt within its echo truths too terrible to hear. Then my thoughts turned toward old memories, toward another name, another face, toward the days before corruption, when my flesh was not yet scarred, when Eternia still called me brother, prince, defender, royal guard. Before acid burned my features, before hatred fed my soul, before power became hunger vast enough to make me whole. And I whispered toward the darkness, can the past be mended still? Can the throne forgive the exile? Can the soul escape its sinister will? Can a lost soul escape its grim fate and find its way back into the light? Quoth the raven, Nevermore. Then the storm outside grew louder, lightning split the heavens high, and I saw through shattered windows Grayskull's distant emerald eye, how it glowed beyond the mountains like a judgment none could flee, ancient castle of all wisdom ever watching over me. Then I thought of Adam, of the sword of power, of destiny itself, how the power I once coveted had been granted to another, how the son of Randor wielded all the glory of his father, how He-Man stood bathed in sunlight while I ruled in ash and fire, king of runes, crowned by bitterness and endless dark desire. and I cried aloud in anguish. Is there triumph yet awaiting? Shall I break the chains of fate? Shall Eternia kneel before me? Shall Grayskull yield ere it's too late? Spoke the raven, nevermore. Then my spirit slowly faltered, for I knew what truly steered in the depths beneath that answer hidden in the raven's word. Not defeat alone, but emptiness no conquest could restore. For the lost soul consumed by vengeance hungers endlessly for more. Still the raven sits above me, silent on that obsidian door, and the shadows of Snake Mountain crawl across the broken floor. Every night I hear the whisper of that dark prophetic lore, while the ghost of lost Kaldor rises faintly evermore. And my heart beneath the armor, torn between the crown and grave, lies imprisoned in that echo which the ancient raven gave. Nevermore. There it sat, severe, immortal, silent as forgotten war. Then I spoke, upsala.